Forgive us, Jonathan, for the fuel subsidy saga in 2012. The rate at which the price of petrol is increasingly going up is a big source of worry for many Nigerians. This is mainly due to the removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government. Recall that in 2015, when President Muhammadu Buhari took the mantle of leadership from former President Goodluck Jonathan, a litre of petrol was at a standard price of 87 naira. However, in 2016, the price climbed up to 145 naira per litre, and it instantly became a source of worry for many Nigerians. In May 2020, the price dropped to 125 naira per litre. Note that the drop in prices of petrol in the country was due to a drastic drop in the global oil market. Right now, the price of petrol in Nigeria is at 162 naira per litre. However, the managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), Mele Kyari, had put many Nigerians on edge after he announced that fuel price may skyrocket to 256 naira per litre if the federal government does not subsidize. In simple terms, the federal government has to start paying the sum of 150 billion naira monthly for fuel subsidy, or else the citizens will have to purchase petrol at 256 naira per litre. Going at the current foreign exchange rate, with inflation, the devaluation of the naira, and the economy still not stabilized, it will take a heavy toll on Nigerians should the federal government not or now decide to increase fuel price to a whopping sum of 256 naira per litre. This was what happened in 2012 during the Jonathan regime when he attempted to deregulate the petroleum sector and got antagonized by many Nigerians. For the sake of this article, let's flash back to 2012 when the federal government, under the then leadership of Goodluck Jonathan, announced its intention to subsidize the petroleum sector of the economy. On January 1st, 2012, the then President of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, had announced the increase of fuel price from an initial price of 65 naira to 97 naira. This was in a bid to stop the nation from spending billions of naira monthly on fuel subsidy at the foreign market. If Nigeria had continued to pay billions of naira every month, the nation would have lost huge sums of money and every part of the economy would have been affected. Immediately the announcement was made, several labor unions hit major roads in Nigeria protesting vehemently and kicking against the increased fuel price in the country. The Jonathan-led government was mocked and many unpredictable names were hurled at the president. Even when the then Minister of Finance, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, briefed the public about the adverse effects of subsidizing petroleum products, the public paid no heed and continued on their series of protests. In several parts of the country, protesters bore placards of the increased fuel price, mocking and telling the federal government to revert petrol price back to 65 naira. The issue got to a frenzy where the government had to further slash the price to 87 naira per litre, yet the public were not satisfied. President Goodluck Jonathan made it known that his successor would still have to deregulate, otherwise he won't be able to pay salaries. Despite all these pleas and explanations by the president, the protesters still had their way in the unabated protest. The partial subsidy withstanding. In states like Lagos, the protesters led by labor unions held protests in major stadiums, which lasted for several days in a stretch. Now that the current NNPC boss, Mele Kyari, has announced a possible fuel price increase to 256 naira, I think Nigerians owe Goodluck Jonathan a big apology for the 2012 fuel subsidy saga. Nigerians will now understand why Goodluck Jonathan had to deregulate the petroleum sector in 2012 in order to save the rest of the economy from collapse, and realize how wrong we were. When Goodluck Jonathan left office in 2015, petrol price was at 87 naira per litre, and currently the price is at 125 naira per litre with an option to skyrocket to 256 naira per litre. These factors are enough for any reasonable Nigerian to know that we all owe the then Jonathan-led government an apology for doubting its good intentions towards the country. As it is, well, I believe everybody knows what played down during Goodluck's administration in 2012. I of my own opinion then was that Goodluck had good intentions for Nigerians. He even pleaded, addressed the nation. He said they will only remove the subsidy for close to about 6 months. He said 3 months to 6 months, then they will return back the price to normalcy, just because they needed to deregulate and remove the way they subsidize fuel for the country. And meanwhile, within that 6 months, according to the administration of Goodluck Jonathan, he said the removal of subsidy will not last longer than it should. He said in less than 6 months, and within that 6 months, they are going to look for a way to build the Nigerian refinery with the huge amount of money they are losing in subsidizing fuel at the alarming rate. That is the reason why he said we should, bear with his administration for within 6 months, and within that time, as I said earlier, the refinery will be put in place instead of exporting our crude oil to either Venezuela or the countries that refine for us and later bring or import it back and sell it to us at an exorbitant rate. Our refinery would have started working, but we were so very, very adamant. Buhari, this same Buhari that says nobody should protest, was one of the major protesters. Him himself, Bola Tinubu, Bakari, I can remember vividly, they were the one even raising placards because they were the opposition party. As at then, they started raising placards. They protested. Goodluck did not send hoodlums. Goodluck did not send soldiers. Goodluck did not send police to barricade or to harass people. Rather, police and soldiers of the military, they guided the people against riots or violence and protected people from going into disputes, and everything went peacefully. There was no hoodlums that hijacked the protest like it's been happening during Buhari's administration. Now, can you see that what Gula said then, that the successor will definitely understand what he is going through and the real meaning of subsidy. So Buhari maybe does not really know the meaning of subsidy. We came into Buhari's administration, he didn't even announce anything. We just saw that fuel price went up, boom. Nobody could say anything. Well, what are your opinions? What are your thoughts towards this? I would like you to share it in the comment section. Thanks for listening. God bless.